could have a moment here.
Yep.
Some of you people weren't here when we went through this, but there were two people, and I'm sure you've heard their names. It was
Yep.
Earl Harlton and Big Guy. They made it all up for the rest of us, and I wanted to say thank you, Donna, for sharing your husband for the length of time and all the effort that he put through to see this completed. Thank you. We had to look into the steel and the concrete and the dirt and the gravel and the truck, and then who was going to bring the graders and the loaders, and who did the electrical and the carpentry and the painting and the welding and the mechanical and the plumbing, and who pushed wheelbarrows, and anybody that had 1 hour of free time to just come down and pitch in with a shovel or hit a nail or do something, and everybody did it. And I remember kids carrying bricks for the bricks and mortars for the bricklayers so that they could build the walls and whatnot. And the fundraising, and we'll never forget all the fundraising. Good Lord, we could sit here and we could talk and we could laugh. And you remember the community calendars? If you paid your $30 and you got a chance at every. And a lot of you people don't know what we're talking about. Talk to the person sitting beside you. They probably remember. Good. $30 a day, $50 on a weekend. You could get $100 on once a month, and $250 once a month. It was a $5,000 Valentine's draw, and once a year, I think it was another $5,000 at the end of the year. I remember at that time we went through this whole process. Myself and Lyle Stewart, he'll be here shortly. Here, you want to know about the commitment that people within this community have towards what you're here for tonight? Lyle Stewart's been over in India for the last, 2 weeks, doing trade missions for the provincial government as our ag minister. I coach hockey with Lyle, and so many people here know him, and I don't want to throw names out there and whatnot. Lyle just spent, I don't know how many hours flying on an airplane. He just landed, and he will be here. Now, I coached hockey with Lyle the year that our rink burnt down, and at that time we played in the Sioux Line League. I know there's some people here from Rollo Avonlea, Bingoff, Redville, Milestone, Yellowgrass, and because we didn't have an ice surface to play hockey on, those communities were gracious enough to it might not seem like much now, but back in the time, they allowed us to use their facilities as home ice for free. Dinner theaters, oh my God, who remembers dinner theaters? Dance, Experience, I don't know, there's so many others out here. I remember we were doing that dinner theater. I don't know why. Okay, enough of this. Yeah, no more mushy shit, okay? I remember we had the table sit here, that cowboy one. What was that cowboy thing? I don't even know the name of the damn thing. Well, you couldn't imagine the hours that we spent months ahead of time doing practicing and rehearsals and lines and memorizing. Right off, nobody said anything about it, but I remember we were sitting here, and there's a bunch of cowboys on the table, sitting around a campfire, and some supposed to take a drink of coffee, and it was, so I don't know, the most bitter, foul-tasting coffee you can imagine. And I looked out here, and right at that table, right there, sat my Uncle Eldon Nut. And I was supposed to be the one to take a drink of coffee, and it was the most foul shit. But I just turned around, it was water, okay, it was just water. And I turned around and it all over my uncle right there. I think George Meadows was there. I don't know. We had so much fun doing that shit. And Jan, remember, right there on the stage, remember you came back from the bathroom? You have the make-believe bathroom back there, trailing about 8 feet of toilet paper in the bathroom. You know what? We did that, and we laughed about it, and we did it so we could have the place that we have today. And it's for our kids. And